So what I want to share with you today is that there's a price that you pay for stepping outside of your comfort zone. There's also a price that you pay if you decide to stay within that zone. So what you have to decide is, which price will you pay? Will you pay the price to step outside, or will you pay the price to stay inside? I think for me, I am more willing to pay the price of stepping outside of my comfort zone, right? But here's what you have to understand if you decide to step outside that comfort zone. Let me give you an example. If you are a business owner, you've decided to start your own business, whether that be a freight brokerage business, a trucking business, whatever business, when you decide to do that, and especially if you decide to use social media to promote and advertise your business, you can rest assured that you're going to expose yourself to criticism, right? And what you have to understand about that is, critics criticize. That's what they're supposed to do. That's their job. They have to find somebody to criticize. And they usually don't do a whole lot other than criticize. So you have to understand that and be like a duck and let that roll off of your back. It shouldn't matter at the end of the day. Now, I know when you first start, criticism can have certain effects on you. But after you have been in the game for some time, you have to develop that core that says it really doesn't matter what anybody says, what their thoughts are on what it is that you do. That really doesn't matter to you after some time. At least that's what I believe you should develop. Even the good remarks that people make about you, you have to accept it and let it, let people say whatever it is that they want to say, but it shouldn't have a impact on you, right? Because if good words can build you up, then the bad things that people say can tear you down. So I don't think it's even important. It's not really important to me what people say. I get it, because how I see it, people are gonna say something. That's just how it goes, right? So what I think is important to do is to get a place in your own mind where you don't get too high with the highs, you don't get too high with all of the admiration that you get from people, and you don't get too low with the lows. You let that be whatever it is, and you kind of just stay in the middle, right? Because I don't get excited because somebody says something good, and I don't get a feeling of despair because somebody says something bad. I just said that somebody said something. Somebody had an opinion, and I respect the opinion, but I don't pay attention to it. It doesn't move me one way or the other. That's just their opinion. So the price that you pay for putting yourself in uncomfortable positions, to me, is you expose yourself to people. And people can be who they can be. But I think what is most important is you just be who you are. Elevate yourself above the things that people say, because people will say anything. That's what I wanted to share with you today. Certainly hope this information has been helpful. As always, I'll leave a free link in the description box. It's my 5-video series, and it's titled How the Load Movement Process Works. It will give you a chance to come into the office with me, and you can watch me so that you can learn how to actually move loads before you start your own business. And then if you're interested in learning how we go out and find the customers that we work with, I'll leave you a free video right here that's showing you how we find shippers. So until the next time, I'll see you all the way at the top of the mountain, because the bottom is much too crowded.